guys want to go ahead and introduce yourselves?
Spirit.
Psalms.
Yes. And today we're just going to be talking about a little bit of everything while eating some seafood. We have shrimp, potatoes, eggs, and mussels. I'm not going to show you guys because I don't feel like it. But yeah, we just have a couple of questions on the phone. Just little stuff. And I'm just going to look and see what we should start with. Let's do romantic relationships first. Y'all want me to start the topic?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is gonna be good.
Let me just eat a little bit first because romantic relationships. I've been in one relationship that I can actually call a relationship, and it was very toxic, and I have not been in one since.
Can we ask each other questions?
Yeah.
Okay. How come?
For one, it was long distance. I don't recommend long distance to anybody.
Yeah, sure.
Don't do it.
At all.
2 years.
Two, it was just manipulation. Or I say manipulation and being used for your time. And yeah, it just wasn't for me. And I was young too. I was young, so I was 14, going to 15.
Do you want to be in a relationship or just?
I want to try it, but I don't know. I don't think I'm.
Yes. You're late.
You're late.
30 minutes. This food is good.
It really is.
Your sauce is banging.
Thank you.
Thank you. I need to hurt the
Yeah,
button.
Mom.
You want to answer next?
Ooh, me?
Romantic relations.
Is the hours the same?
For me.
Have you ever been in a relationship? When was your last
I mean,
relationship?
let's say like this, my longest relationship.
Mm-hmm.
A good 9-10 months.
Wow.
But it wasn't just that it was toxic. It's just I grew out of it. And I just felt like, I didn't want to be in a relationship no more. And then like when I, try to leave the situation, he would say things like, oh, if you leave me, I'm gonna do this and this and that to myself. I'm like,
See?
make me feel forced.
No, I had a best friend like that.
For real?
Suicidal best friend.
So it's so annoying.
It's because like you want to be there for them, but it's like it's only so much you can do. And then he'll be like, so it was toxic and draining for me, but for him, he was having the time of his life. So.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I thought you were about to eat the yolk by itself. What's that? No, she is not about to. Do you want a relationship now?
No.
F and F. Me, everybody know my longest relationship. Toxic, abusive, very. Long distance. I wouldn't recommend it, like Jamara said. But now, I want a relationship. I ain't gonna lie. I want somebody.
You're the lover girl.
Yeah, I like we don't have to be in a relationship, but like someone I can depend on, and you can depend on me, and someone I can spend my time with. Tell my secrets to. Yeah. Yeah, was that the question? Did I answer the question?
It wasn't really a question. We're just talking about relationship, romantic relationship, period.
Like now, I'm just open to talk to whoever. Like, you want to be friends, we can be friends.
And that's like, I'm literally the same way.
If it moves forward, then
Like,
that's what
if you're
happens.
vibing and you're feeling each other, then why not?
Right.
Guys only move one.
Like, I'm talking to a guy now, and we're literally just talking, getting to know each other. He wants to take me out, so I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, because
I don't think I've ever got action out
That's
on
what
a
I'm
date.
saying. That was the first time. He was like, I'm gonna take you out when you're free. I'm like, oh, really? Wow.
Never got. I've been on like, you and your boyfriend going out to eat.
But
do your
never
friend.
ask like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
let's
pay.
go on a date. Yeah.
Never. deal.
So right now it's just like a talking thing, and know that you can talk to anybody. Don't be thinking since you're talking to one guy that you can't talk to somebody else. You can talk to whoever you want. You're not committed to nobody.
Me personally, I can't talk to more than one person.
I've heard that before.
Cause I slip up a lot.
See?
And I'm not good with names. And remembering everybody's, yeah.
Okay. Because I've heard that before, that you can't talk to
Me
one person.
personally, I can do it.
Just rather not.
But I'd rather,
save
the person's feelings and my, So if I talk to people, I do plan on being in a relationship with them. Sometimes.
See, when I say talking, I'm like, so say like a guy hits you up and like, oh, you're cute, I'm gonna talk to you, da da da. That's what I'm saying, like, just like talking to get to know somebody.
Okay.
Not knowing like,
y'all know that y'all
yeah,
are
not like that.
These potatoes could have been cooked a little longer.
Yeah, the big one. I realize that.
But now, I talk to a guy now. I'm feeling his vibe a little bit.
Is there more pros than there are cons?
I know this might sound bad, but one of the cons is he didn't graduate, and it's like, I understand.
You feel like he's gonna hold you back?
No, not really. I know what I can. I don't know how to explain it.
You see,
I'm not letting somebody hold me back. And it's just like, do you want to get your degree?
Right.
Do you want to
Because
do
you can
better?
always go back to school.
Yeah, of course.
School for me is a big thing. Like, if you don't have the smarts, if you want to be a street nigga, like, in the streets, like, but you ain't graduating now, like, that's weird to me, like, I don't know.
At least graduate high school.
And do something with your life.
Yeah. It don't even matter if you work at Amazon the rest of your life. At least you had, like, cause that's a career. Kinda, right?
It's a job.
Well, yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah. It's a job. Pays your bills.
Yeah.
This is really good.
Oh, I have a question. So, you talking about how you all had somebody who like suicidal, who like a friend that was always suicidal or something. How do y'all feel about that? Like,
Ooh. Okay, I'll start this one.
Okay.
So, I mean, of course you want to support your friend. Whoever they are, of course you're going to want to support them. Because, you don't want that to happen to them. But then, they don't understand that it drains you. And it takes the time out of your day. And, not that it's a problem, but it's when it becomes a consistent thing, it's like you can only do so much.
yeah,
So, it's like, you're trying, but then it's like, I don't want to say they're being selfish, but they're
It's
being
selfish.
So. That's how I feel about it.
me personally, this might seem rude, but like, for example, my ex, always suicidal, still suicidal. And I tell him to do it. Is that rude?
Wow.
And I'm not saying it like, do it, like I want you to die. It's more of a like, do it,
Challenging.
but I know that you're not going to do it type of situation.
Okay, there's two different types of like, that's really just depression more than suicidal, because suicidal people, I feel like they'll tell you once, but they're not going to tell you again. They just
They're
going
gonna
to
do it.
So,
And that's another thing. The people who keep telling me, oh, I'm gonna do it, da 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 da, the real person would have did it.
Yeah.
You wouldn't keep telling me that at that point you're just begging for attention,
Or
And
crying
some
out,
people-
or crying out for help
Yeah.
too.
some people, they don't know how to act. They
Yeah.
just,
That's true.
Y'all don't understand. It's so annoying. I want to kill myself.
What do you want me to do? That's a question.
Do you want me to come to your house and lock
Right.
you down? Like, then when I talk to you, you start yelling, like you start,
Making a scene?
yeah. Or you don't take my advice. Then 2 days later, you still want to kill yourself.
yeah,
Like,
that's the worst. Like, you give them as much advice as you can, and then they just went out the door. Oh, well, this happened to me, and well, I feel like this. Okay, I understand that, but you're not taking my advice. You're telling me that you want to do this. I'm giving you the advice. You can take it and make a change just a little bit, or you're just gonna say, okay, well, I'm not gonna listen to you. I just wanted to tell you that.
after the
So you
third
can feel
time,
sympathy.
I can't.
Because a lot of people just like to feel the sympathy.
Yeah.
Okay. How do we feel about cheating in relationships?
Can I go first? Y'all cheated.
Wow.
I'm not proud of it. Like now, I grew up a lot in like with relationships and stuff like that. Like I know now. But like I cheated. Did I like when the other person cheated? No. But did the other person know that I was cheating? No.
I feel so targeted right now.
But cheating, it's not cool. I feel as though you feel as though your partner did something, or you feel like you want to cheat, you should go to your partner and say, hey, I'm feeling this type of way. Maybe we need to work something out, or we need to break up for now and get back together 2 years later. Like,
Yeah.
Communication is very much key.
Important.
Yes. Without that, shoot.
You wanna go?
I got a question first.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys are talking to people, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you guys are talking, like you're talking, like, you guys both know what you want to do, but you guys don't know what you want to do at the same time. So
Don't do it. Go ahead, finish your
So
question.
you guys take the time, well, let me not say you guys. You take the time to know you're talking to other people, but you're telling the same people the same thing you told the other person.
No, they're not together.
You're not together though.
Okay, well, how I feel about cheating, don't cheat on your face.
But there's such thing as leading somebody on though.
That's what you're doing.
I said somebody. Like
And that's very bad. Don't lead people on songs. So no, but for don't lead people on, because that really do hurt other people's feelings. Well, hurt that person's
But what if
feelings.
they're implying that that's what they want to do, but at the same time they're not?
If they're not literally saying out their mouth, hey, I want this, I want that, then do whatever you want to do. That's how I feel.
So not leaving
But just
people.
don't. Like, can you give us an example?
Okay, let's say
It's my hair.
we're gonna use names. Let's say Casper.
Mm-hmm.
Casper was talking to Hannah. Okay, Casper was talking to Hannah. They're vibing. They've been talking for like a couple weeks or whatever. And then Casper goes and talks to another girl.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the same conversations. Talking about the same.
Yeah.
Doing the same thing he would do with, what was the name, Hannah?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, but then he knows he wants to be with both of them.
Oh. Okay, so you like two people.
So you're talking to both of them. They both are saying, because Hannah and the other girl, Hannah, whatever I said, is talking, they're both talking to you the same way.
Yeah.
You want both of them, but they're not implying that, look, this is what I want. But there's throwing shots, but sometimes you just gotta be bold. So.
I think the gist of that comes down to communication though, because at the end of the day, let me know what it is. Like, what it is and what it ain't.
Mm-hmm.
That whole talking to two people thing, I think if you're talking to multiple people, then they should know.
Yeah.
Especially if y'all talking on that level. See, if you're talking just friends, flirting a little bit here and there, then that's different. But like, if you know, like, hey, we're working towards this, then that's different.
That's the first thing I tell people. If I am, talking to two
Interested.
people, I am talking to somebody else. It's not just you. But if you are the one, then I'll drop that person. Cause you're single, you can do whatever
Okay,
you
but
want.
look at it like this. Casper just wants to see who's right for him.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why he's doing it, but at the same time,
I can't believe.
That's a difficult situation.
yeah, very.
And if you guys have anything to comment on, just put it down in the comments. I mean, we're here to listen.
Because Casper could use some help.
What's the This dude been in love.
A solid pass.
Oh, Mom, I'm sorry. I think probably gonna watch this.
That's a solid pass for me.
Been
Love?
in love?
I'll go first.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say my first love. I'm not gonna say his name because he got a girlfriend right now. But how old was I? 6th grade. I wouldn't say I still love him, but I still have love for him now. You know, we've been through some stuff, on and off. Wait, you said about love? No, I ain't gonna talk about him. I
Been
ain't
in
gonna talk about.
love.
Have you ever been in love? Like,
Yeah, I was in love with him. Yeah. I want to say I still am. But you know, if he want me back, you know. You know who you are, so you know.
Yeah. You ever been in love? So,
nah.
no? Okay,
Not
so,
in the. I haven't been in love. Let me not say that. I haven't been in love to the point that if we stop talking for years, I'm gonna want you back now. It was like the relationship.
I love you, yeah.
But not forever though.
so why get into relationships if you're not in love with that person?
No, like you were in love with that person, but over time the love fell out.
Okay.
But I wouldn't consider that being in love with that person. I just feel as though you have love for that person, like you love that person, but you're not in love. I feel like in love is
you
like
were in
eternal.
love, but like just now you just love the person. It's not like
I'm
Like,
in love
I
with
get
you.
it.
yeah.
Been in love, but you've been in love before.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
You been in love with Munchkin? Oh, I'm sorry, YouTube. My.
That's my nickname. Yeah. I only been in one relationship, so I was in love with that person. Like Spirit, I probably still am in love with that person, even though I like dislike him to a certain amount. And I don't dislike him; he cool people's. But I don't know. It's different because I haven't seen him yet. Never met this guy in my life.
Wait, for real?
Never met this guy in my life.
Not yet.
It's been 3 years.
I feel like it's longer.
It's-
Every time you tell me, it
Yes.
feels like it's been a long time.
3 years. I still talk to him every day.
That's
He
good.
actually graduates today.
Ooh.
Graduating in about an hour. Yeah, still talk to him.
That's good. So you guys still have a good friendship.
That's how I feel relationships should be.
If you guys can maintain a good friendship after the relationship, then you know it wasn't a forced relationship or
That's
anything
fair.
like,
Yeah.
oh, I'll get with you just because you know I'm bored.
I feel like before you even get into a relationship, you should be friends with that person. That's how I am with, you know, and although I don't like talking to him because it's just so draining. But if you need me, you know you can call on me. Don't
Right.
ask me for money though. But if you need a hand, you need somebody to listen. I'm
Let's
there.
talk about that. Niggas asking for money. Jesus, no.
You
The
would
answer is
think
no.
you would think I'm.
My whole thing is, don't ask me for money. I'm the type of person, I love giving. I really do. But I'm going to give what I want to give,
Right.
not when you ask.
Are you done?
Or they become like, not say offensive, but they become like agitated with you.
Yeah.
Like
You don't got no money,
You
no.
got it, or how you gonna tell me what I got?
I got it.
I hate when people say,
It's not
"Oh,
for
you
you."
got money," or "You got this and this and that." Yeah, for me.
Yeah.
For me.
But don't ask me for money.
If I had it, I wouldn't mind.
Unless I tell you, hey, if you need any help with your bills or any help with anything,
Y'all probably never come.
let me know. But I'm not going to ever say that. But
Right.
if I do,
Right,
Yeah.
right.
definitely if I'm in a relationship, I'm going to want to spoil you regardless. I know it's probably a bad thing, but
I do
I like to
too,
give.
so.
yeah, I love to give.
My ex, I give and give.
We should,
Get some.
that's a different topic right there.
But if you ain't giving to me, I know it might sound bad, but if you're not giving to me, I can't keep giving to you. I do expect something in return. A laffy taffy, like something like.
The Laffy Taffy is
something.
crazy.
They don't. I just don't like when
Yeah.
guys ask me for money. I don't like when people ask me for money. Well, when like family, if you need money, you know,
You know, I got it.
certain friends,
Mhm.
like you know, like people I actually truly like, you know, You ask me for money, okay. If I
Or
have
you
it.
know they'll do the same for you.
Yeah. And I know that you will pay me back or, something. Okay, but other than that, I wouldn't say I work too hard, 'cause I don't work hard, but I get up every day for my money.
Work hard or not, I still earn that money.
How y'all feel about y'all, like since we're older now, y'all like partner or something, not having a job?
Ooh,
It's a problem.
you're at this grown of age and you don't have a job to maintain yourself?
Okay, so our ages, I'm 17,
18. I'm old enough to be your mom, so no.
18, and 18. So as far as our partners having a job, that for me is a big thing. Now, if you don't have a job and you're looking for a job,
Or you're
that's
in
another
school.
thing.
Or you're in school.
Right, and you can't handle both, that's another thing. But for you to be sitting around and you think that it's not gonna,
Sitting around smoking weed.
it's not gonna work.
Playing video games.
It's not gonna work.
No.
It's just not gonna work. I feel as though with stuff like that, people need to be on the same level as me, and that's not no cocky.
No,
No,
nothing
not
like
at,
that, you feel me?
not at all.
It's just a 50-50.
Right. You need to be working just as much as I am, especially if we're together. I just don't want nobody that's like bummy. Like, what are you doing with your life?
Yeah.
Like, be funny. So I feel as though you should have a job, or you should be looking for a job, or if not, you
Have
should
a
be
source
doing
of
something
income.
else. Right.
How do y'all feel about, what is an age that you should be able to be on your own? Not like necessarily be on your own, but maintain for yourself.
I feel like it all depends
Mhm.
on like your house situation too. Because for example, Rita's grown. She's grown, and she still. I don't think she ever plans on leaving my mom's house, and there's nothing wrong with that. You have your job. You're making your nice amount of money. You don't want to be on your own, because some people don't want to live on their own.
I think Rita's situation different though. Rita definitely will leave.
You think so?
Yeah, she want to get out of there.
But
But it's all different opinions on how we
Yeah.
take stuff, see stuff differently out of everybody's eyes, So Spirit see it one way and I see it another. We don't really know until we ask Rita, honestly.
So
Anyway.
it's really based on your living situation,
Right.
but also your mental. Your mental has to be big enough to, take on the responsibility.
Because I definitely think that I can live on my own when I turn 18.
I think you can.
I think you can.
You're very
Mature.
Very, for your age. Shoot, you more mature than me. So you are though. But
Yeah.
and don't move out until y'all are literally ready. Y'all bills are crazy.
Unless your mom is kicking you out, stay there. As long
Or
as
you don't
need
have
to.
an option, or
Stack your money.
your life is in danger.
Stack your money from the first job you get. Taryn, from the first job you get, stack your money. $5 every week, something. Stack it up until stack your money.
You don't understand how much that $5 add up, though.
No, for real. Stack your money. That's key.
I promise you, the shoes can wait.
They can wait. So
But yeah.
when that sale come on,
Alright, let's do one more thing. Let's do been depressed, depression. Let's talk about it.
That's a good one.
Let's talk about it.
who wants to start?
Jemima can start with this one.
Okay. Depression is something that's overlooked in my opinion, very much so. There's so many definitions, like so many people describe it in so many ways, but like I don't know. This is a big topic. Like talking about stuff like this makes me sad because it really is an overlooked thing, and people, they misuse it, and they some triggers, and it's just a hard topic. I think though I have been depressed. I probably still am depressed.
I'm gonna cry. Yo, I love my nieces. They might not know it, but I truly do love my nieces and stuff they've been through. I do cry about it. They don't know about it, but I do cry. Like, your dad not like I really. I do cry about my nieces. I love them.
It's like I said, it's a huge topic, And I feel as though it shouldn't be taken as a joke. I feel like if you are depressed, then you probably should get some help, even if it's just talking to somebody. Everybody can use somebody to talk to.
Because talking can go a long way.
Mm-hmm.
A long way.
So, yeah, I've been depressed. Like I said, I probably still am. I'm working through it. My motivation, though, is like always being true to myself. Make sure I come first. And then my goals, like my career path and all that. Like having something to look forward to in life, because some people really don't know what they're waking up and doing with their life. Some people really are living hour by hour, minute by minute. So
That's a different type of depression.
Nobody wants to live like that. Everybody wants to know what their plans are,
right,
what they're gonna do, what they see themselves doing, and living minute, hour by hour, day by day. That's the training, because it's like, what's gonna happen tomorrow?
You're literally doing the same thing.
Am I gonna get into something tomorrow? Am I gonna get hurt tomorrow? I'm gonna have fun tomorrow. You never know, and that's not the way to live at all.
Me, I know I've always said that I've been depressed, you know, as a kid, but I didn't know. Recently, you know, me and my ex, well, we broke up months ago, but I was very depressed. That was my first time truly being depressed. I didn't really know what depression felt like. You know, I heard my peers say, "Oh, I'm depressed because of this," and I look back at my life and it's like, "Oh snap, that do be hurting my feelings."
Right.
I really wasn't depressed back then, but recently I was very depressed. I didn't want to talk to nobody. I cried. I literally stayed in my room. Well, I still stay in my room, but I was just like, didn't want to talk to nobody. It's like now, I want to say like 2 months ago, that's when I started really like stop worrying about him, because he wasn't worried about me. And I really, you know, talked with my older sister, talking with my, you know, definitely talking to my older sister. That kind of did help, you know. Now, I wouldn't say I'm happy, but I'm trying to be happy. I'm trying to, no negative energy. That's my whole motto right now. If you're negative, if you're complaining,
stay away. Respectful.
That's what I told you when what's it called was complaining at the pictures, senior last day of school.
Yeah.
Like she just keep complaining, y'all.
Especially at a moment like that, you shouldn't want to like, you know, bring negative energy like that.
Like I just want to be happy, and if you don't want to be that, then I can't
be around you.
And
that's a whole other level of respect for yourself, though. Like that's what I'm talking about. Taking the time out, like for yourself, making sure you come first, because people will literally use you and abuse you, like, and they don't care.
Yeah.
And sometimes people don't even realize they're doing it.
Yeah. Like sometimes, you know, my mom, you're selfish. I am. Respectfully, I am going to be selfish.
But sometimes you do have to be selfish for your own mental health.
Right.
I'm tired of helping people. I'm just tired. So now I want to be happy. I want to go do whatever I want to do. Definitely since I'm 18, like I feel like once I turned 18, a lot of stuff kind of changed. Like definitely like the past month. I don't want to lie. I don't have no reason to lie to nobody no more. I'm 18. You know, I used to lie to my mom. You know, we all used to lie to our mom.
Little stuff, yeah.
But now it's like, I don't have to lie to my mom no more. So why do I have to lie to you? Right. If I don't want to talk to you, I'm going to be like, oh, I don't want to talk to you.
Right.
There's no reason for me to lie at all. 100%. So, shoot, you're going to get the truth out of me. It might hurt, but oh well.
But yeah, those are some good topics. We got a lot covered.
She didn't answer.
Go ahead.
She didn't answer.
Yeah. Me? I mean, I'm not gonna say everybody's been depressed, but I have my depressive moments. But me, I'm the type to like, you know, I'm gonna be there, but I know my mental state. I'm not gonna want to stay there. Like, if I gotta do something to get out of that, that's what I'm gonna do. Because at the end of the day, I know that my mental health matters, and depression is nothing to play with. Because you can get in there and never come out. So it's up to you to decide what you're gonna do.
And that's when people go to like mental hospitals and stuff. Like I've had a friend who had to do that. Like
really?
Yeah.
Because they can't get out of it themselves. They just built it in their head that it's okay, and they're just gonna live with it.
And that mental hospital ain't no joke.
And don't cut yourself. Please don't cut yourself. My one friend, I'm sorry, I am putting you all on the spot. It was the worst feeling ever. I just met the girl, and I just seen she had all these cuts. I just wanted to cry and hold her so tight. It's like, I'm your friend. And that's what I told her. You're not cutting yourself no more. If I need to come over there and do what I have to do, then I'll do it. Right. But I can't have you walking around with cuts on your arms. It's not cute. I know it's not a fashion statement, but it's not okay. And you're hurting my feelings. Although we just started talking, I love you.
Right.
Your family might not love you, but I do. I'm not saying that just to say that because you're hurting yourself.
Right.
I literally started crying to her because it's like, I don't like that, and I don't want you dying.
I don't feel like nobody likes that though.
Yeah.
Especially a friend that you know, because you're probably the person that makes them feel good about themselves throughout the day.
Yeah.
But see a therapist, y'all. Therapist.
Talk to somebody. Therapy helps.
And a lot of people judge, oh, you went to a therapist.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm not going to say this because I don't want it to be a race thing, but a lot of black people don't see therapists. Only because of the fact of it's either the money or they just feel they don't want to open to people to talk about their
And I feel like the best person to talk to is a stranger because they can't judge you. They don't know who you are. They don't know nothing about you. And I went to therapy. I loved it. I don't know why I stopped, but the lady didn't know me. She had given me her truth, honest opinion, and she was listening.
A stranger will listen to you more than your family.
And that's the truth. And that's the truth, y'all.
We're going to close it out on that.
Exactly. We covered some nice topics. If y'all want to hear more topics, if y'all have any topics, comment down below. Once again, this is Spirit.
Oh, wait, hold on. Follow me at adore_.spear.
I'll put it right there.
Yep, please.
And you guys can follow me at PBay with 2 B's and 1 underscore. And
Follow me.
We're going to have a YouTube channel coming up soon, so stay tuned.
Yeah, y'all stay tuned for that. I will put it in any upcoming videos if they do end up making it. I hope you guys like this video. Covered a lot of stuff. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment, turn on the bell.
And hit the post notification.
Alright, y'all.